Good morning, everybody. Behind me is St. Peter Square, and just over here is St. Peter Basilica. You can see. But yeah, first time going to St. Peter, and this St. Peter Square is massive. They can carry over 1,000 people for mass when the Pope celebrates, or recently the Jubilee of Youth, the opening mass, it was 1,000 people, and you'll see Pope and the Pope go around blessing and greeting people with riding his Papal mule. And yeah, this is incredible and amazing. And yesterday I didn't do a lot of talking yesterday because I was not feeling well yesterday. So it was more of like a video montage thing that we went around and stuff back and record. But let me show you St. Peter right here. That's St. Peter. That's Jesus in the middle with his apostles, those 11 apostles, and all the saints on the colonnade surrounding the square. All around. Oh yeah, and there's a post office. You can get a free, I heard you can get a free postcard from there. And all those people lining up going inside, going to the Holy Door, because the Jubilee Year of Hope, and it runs until this December, late December, basically. And yeah. And right here, the building right here is the Apostolic Palace. And I believe okay, so the second window up top, I believe that's where Pope Leo and all the past Pope does their Angelus blessing on Sunday. And just over here through the colonnade is the Paul VI Hall. So the building is named after Pope Paul VI, and that's where sometimes they do like general audience when the weather is hot like today or recently, and do other meetings like the Synod and stuff like that. And here's the obelisk that they took from Egypt, and it has a inscription in Latin. So scary.
Avanti per favore. Scusa. Non so,
Tôi đến người ta làm thì mình này là đều có ý nghĩa của nó hết, không có tào lao nữa. Không có bê tông cốt thép làm bằng các vật liệu thời bấy giờ. Không biết đâu.
Alright guys, so later in the day we went to St. Peter and I took a lot of pictures and did some videos in there. It was big. It's a big basilica and there's so much to take in, the art, the history of the church. And now I'm at St. John Lateran. This is the Archbasilica of Rome and the Pope Cathedral, the Pope's Cathedral Church. So this is the first church basilica for the Pope, and then so his cathedral chair is in there, and then St. Peter is like the main, kind of like the main basilica for everything else. But this one is the first basilica built in Rome, and has a lot of history. And we're going to try to walk the holy doors in here because there's 4. We went to 2 so far. So yeah, and we're going to go in.
Noi siamo i poveri
Yes.
e quando dico poveri
Alright everybody, I'm going to end the vlog on the second day in Rome. It was a lot of fun, a lot of history, going to St. Peter and then learning about all the popes and the history of St. Peter and the mosaic paintings, because there's a lot of details in the inside of St. Peter, and going to the Holy Door was special. And we went to John Lateran later in the day. That was really impressive, really beautiful basilica. That's the Archbasilica, because that's the first basilica built in Rome, and it was for the Pope, Basilica, the Pope's like his church before St. Peter was like the main basilica for all the events and stuff like that. So that was nice. We went to Mass in St. John Lateran today, and we ate dinner at a Vietnamese noodle place, which was pretty good for Europe and for my first time in Europe. And we ate lunch at the same place that we did yesterday. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to the cruise. Our cruise begins, and it's gonna be a fun trip. So good night, everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.